This video is dedicated by the Huberfeld family in memory of Pinchas ben Moshe Aaron Huberfeld, Alav Shalom. Hello and welcome to Jewish History in Daf Yomi. Today's daf has a reference to a sea voyage over the holiday of Sukkot that involved Rabban Gamliel and Rabbi Akiva. So we don't know exactly where they were traveling or why, but we have some rough ideas. Let's just try to understand a little bit about the overall context of this particular trip. So first of all, we know who Rabbi Akiva was. He lived in the late 1st and early 2nd century of the Common Era. But which Rabban Gamliel are we talking about? There's actually 6 Rabban Gamliels. The term Rabban means the person who serves as the Nasi, the quasi-political head of the Jewish people that had the responsibility to negotiate with the Roman authorities as on behalf of the Jewish people. And it is quite likely that this is the reason for their travels, because we know that Rabban Gamliel, the second in particular, made many trips to Syria, where there was a Roman governor, and actually to Rome itself. So that helps us understand a little bit about which Rabban Gamliel this was. Not only did he make these trips, but he also was a contemporary of Rabbi Akiva. Rabban Gamliel Hazaken, the elder, was too early, and then Rabban Gamliel the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th were certainly too late. The last Rabban Gamliel, these are all, by the way, in one family that tended to reuse names like Gamliel and Shimon and Hillel. The last Rabban Gamliel was actually the last Nasi who died in the year 426. At any rate, most likely this is Rabban Gamliel II, and he was probably on one of his many trips on the Mediterranean. That would also explain why they were putting a sukkah up. I mean, because if they're traveling on the other 2 bodies of water that are reasonable for these trips, that would be the Kinneret, or the Galilee Sea, which is really small. You can easily traverse it in a day, in less than a day. So it's hard to imagine they would need to set up a sukkah. And so too the Dead Sea, even going by it the long way, it doesn't take anywhere near that long. However, the Stanford University has this amazing website where you can actually recreate journeys in the Roman Empire around the year 200. The only thing is you have to know the Latin spelling of all the places you're looking for. So Jerusalem is not spelled with a J in English. In Latin, it's spelled with an I, Jerusalem, I-E. So when you look it up, you can actually calculate a lot about the specific routes they might have taken and so on. Anyway, our Gemara doesn't give us more hints as to the specifics of their route, but what I can tell you is that a journey from Rome to, let's say, Jerusalem in the period of Rabban Gamliel and Rabbi Akiva. Stanford also lets you, it's called the Orbis website, it also lets you figure in, are you traveling first class, military grade, which would have people rowing the boats as opposed to using the wind. But figuring it out for the fall, so that we're in the time of Sukkot, the trip would have taken about 50 days. That's 50 days. 2 months to go from Rome to Jerusalem. So that gives us a lot more, and that would be, there's different routes, by the way. You can travel kind of hopping along the coast, or just a couple of islands like Sicily or something, but it would have been a long journey for sure, and that would have given some general context to this trip. Oh my gosh. Okay, I hope this illuminated your daf, and I wish you atzlacha in your learning.